What's up? We're going to do something a little different today. If you look at my other videos, you can see that I am a VGC Pokemon player. At least that's what I've been doing on my channel. However, it wasn't always that way. I have a deep history of Draft League. That's not what this video is, but it is a singles video. Mostly because you can't use Blastoise on ladder yet, but you can use him in Wi-Fi battles. And I really wanted to try the new strategy of Blastoise with Shell Smash. It gets Shell Smash in this new generation. And since Pokemon Home came out, I've been dying to try it. So that's what we're going to do today. If you're excited to see Blastoise play against some Wi-Fi battlers, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other kind of Pokemon you'd like to see used in a video. I'm normally a VGC guy, but I am going to try and do some more single stuff if people like it. Sounds good. Team breakdown very quickly. We have Squirt, the Blastoise with a white herb. Obviously, it's a modest nature with max special attack and speed. And it's got Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon, Shell Smash, and Dragon Pulse. Mainly for the Dynamax feature. Flash Cannon will help it raise its defenses back up. Or not back up, that's what the white herb's gonna do. But it'll help it increase its defenses even more. And similarly, Dragon Pulse will stop the opponent from being able to do as much damage. I didn't want to set Hail with like an Ice Beam, mainly because it is a Rain Dish ability, and I wanted to try and gain some health back, and setting Hail would obviously stop us from doing that, whereas setting Rain with Hydro Pump Max Geyser would help us regain health. That's way too much explanation. We also have a Galvantula. It's a quick Galvantula with Thunder, Bug Buzz, Sticky Web, and Volt Switch. Sticky Web obviously being the main thing there. To help us set up Blastoise, it's Timid, Focus Sash, Compound Eyes. We have Pele, the shiny Cinderace. It's got Pyro Ball, U-Turn, Taunt, Court Change. Basically, we're going to keep Sticky Webs using Pele because it's got heavy-duty boots, and it is a jolly nature. We also have Maleficent, the Dragon Apple Dragon, Flapple. That's the name of the Pokemon. It's got U-Turn, Grab Apple, Sucker Punch, Outrage. Its Hustle is its ability, obviously. It is a jolly nature. And it's holding the Life Orb. This is another Pokemon that will greatly benefit from setting up Sticky Webs. Another support mom, we have Willow. Whip Your Hair back and forth. That is the Grimmsnarl. It's got Thunder Wave, Spirit Break, Light Screen, Reflect. It is holding the eject button, and again, it is to help set up either Flapple or Blastoise. It is a impish nature, and it is defensive. And then we have Sub-Zero, our Drapion. It's got Battle Armor, that's just its better ability, but you don't use it for its ability. It is impish nature. It's got Knockoff. It's one of the only Pokemon that has it currently. It's got Poison Jab. It's got Toxic Spikes to help deal with stuff. And it's got Earthquake, which comes in handy more than once. I don't know where I was going with that. And it's got Black Sludge. It's another bulky mon. Basically, the team is set up to help support either Flapple or Blastoise. Yeah, and let's find a battler, and hopefully it won't take too long, and we'll get into a nice, good battle. Okay, it looks like we have a solid matchup against our friend Gerardo here. I just had a couple battles where, you know, it was some kid playing with, you know, Mewtwo and didn't EV any of his Pokemon, and that's fine. Or her Pokemon, whatever. But this looks like a legit team. Let's see, who do we want to lead off with? I feel very comfortable leading off with getting the webs up. Let's go Andrew Lloyd off the bat. And let's see what we can do. It's nice that we can set Toxic Spikes. They can obviously switch into Toxapex there to soak up our Toxic Spikes, but we do have Earthquake for that reason, so that poison types don't ever feel safe just switching into Drapion. And we can knock off whatever healing leftovers it probably has, let's be honest. So here's an interesting situation. I definitely want to get webs up, I think. I mean, he could just web right away though, right? Or he could just court change right away. Hey, if you're excited to see the rest of this battle, like, comment, subscribe. Cue little graphic thing. Top corner. See it over there? It's bouncing. I made that. Okay, we have to make a decision. We could Volt Switch out. They don't have any ground types. so we should feel free to Volt Switch. I'm just going to do that, actually. Just because I do think he's going to probably try to... He's going to Pyro Ball. That's okay. We have a Focus Sash. Hopefully it doesn't burn. But we'll get a nice chunk of damage off on this Cinderace, and that way if we do set up some hazards here, we can maybe get rid of Cinderace so that we have a better time with that matchup. We have a better time setting our hazards so he can't court change them away. We can go into our own Cinderace here if we really wanted to, but I don't. I want to go Sub-Zero. What's his switch into Sub-Zero here? What do we think? It might be... I don't know if he really has a good one. Nothing appreciates getting hit by an Earthquake here, to be honest. So let's just toss that out. We can also knock off. Let's knock off. It's Stab. I bet it does a good amount of damage. Well... That didn't do as much. The Volt Switch didn't do as much as I wanted it to. No, let's knock off. We're physically bulky, and we have, you know. Okay, good. So he's going to go for a U-turn, and we'll knock off whatever incoming Pokemon's item wants to come in here. Drapien's actually really good, has a good matchup against this team. Nothing really switches into it very well. And I'd love to get rid of that Toxapex. I really shouldn't have stayed in with... I shouldn't have stayed in with Galvantula turn 1. That was really bold. I definitely should have switched out to Blastoise or something. We're going to knock off this Inteleon. That does a lot of damage. Does over half. Gets rid of the Wise Glasses. We like to see that. And we can go into... We can go into Squirt here. I don't know how many moves. Squirt's not going to love taking any damage. We can also just go for another... Go for a Poison Jab if we wanted to. No, I'm gonna protect Sub-Zero. We just got done talking about how good of a matchup he has. I don't know what moves this guy wants to use that are gonna do much damage to Squirt, although Squirt does not have any bulk whatsoever. It's all natural bulk. Okay, Ice Beam. I'm okay with that. Great. Now we can go for a Dragon Pulse, or we can just go for a Shell Smash. I feel okay about going for a Shell Smash. Anybody else wanna do that with me? Yeah, let's Shell Smash up. They're just gonna Dark Pulse. Interesting. Hopefully we don't flinch. That's nice. Yes, and we get the Shell Smash off. And now we can get big, and I almost want to just go for a Max Steel Spike to get our defense up. That way we can outlast whatever wants to come in. Or we can go for another Shell Smash if we really feel risky. But the Mimikyu can always come in and stop that. So maybe we just get big here and we go for the Max Steel. Just to get our defense up. Or we could go for the Max Geyser and set the rain. Let's do that instead. Let's do that instead. Let's get big though. Nice. So we got the setup. Let's see if Blastoise can put in some work here then. Love seeing Blastoise with Shell Smash. It makes absolute sense that he gets it. There never should have been a time where Blastoise wasn't able to Shell Smash, let's be honest. It's the Shellfish Pokemon after all. Look at Squirt, nice and big there. Meaning behind the name Squirt. In my initial Pokemon Red version, my Blastoise's name was all caps Squirt. And so every single Blastoise I am destined to name Squirt for that reason. I also named myself Ash, because I didn't know how to spell Ash. But that's okay, we changed that tradition. We're gonna keep with the Squirt tradition though. Look at nice big Blastoise, looking big. Thotapex. Okay. Alright, buddy. Max Wormwind is our best option here, I think. Well, yeah, let's try it. It's going to use Protect. Why not Baneful Bunker? Why does it have Protect instead of Baneful Bunker? That's interesting. I don't know why you'd have that. But hopefully we can get some... If that was only half, then this is not doing a lot. Couldn't protect itself, got hurt. We get the Rain Dish recovery a little bit. Nice. I'd love to Shell Smash again if this thing's just going to stay in after we get small again. Let's actually go for a Max Geyser. I want to see how much this does. In the rain. That does so much more. Wow, I wish I did that the first time. Okay, good to know, good to know. So we go for the Toxic. I'm expecting... We get the Rain Dish recovery. I'm expecting the Protect here. So, do we Shell Smash again on the Protect? I think we do. I don't think we have anything to lose. We have the momentum here. And the worst thing that can happen is that it switches out into Mimikyu, and then we sort of just waste the Smell Smash. There's the Protect. Called it correctly. Going for the Shell Smash on the Protect. Love that play. And now I feel confident in going for Dragon Pulse again. Even though it did so little the first time, we're now at +4 attack, or special attack. And attack, but we're not using the attack. Special attack's what matters there. And the Rain Dish helps us counterbalance the toxic damage that we are taking. Do I feel comfortable going for Dragon Pulse at +4? I don't want to do any calcs. Or should we just YOLO? Go for the Hydro Pump. Who cares if we miss? What's the 80 accuracy? Come on. Yeah, that's what I like to see, Blastoise in the rain. What's a Toxapex? What's a Toxapex to a +4 Blastoise in the rain? Come on. That's no counter. Get it out of here. And now one of two things is going to happen. They have to go to Mimikyu here. They have to, or else we're taking somebody else out. We're taking somebody else with us. Okay, Blastoise. All right, buddy. Yep, here comes the Mimikyu. Yeah, they should Swords Dance here, but we got to get rid of the disguise at all costs. It's gonna get big. No, I thought that was the Dynamax delay on the animation. It wasn't. So we get the Flash Cannon off. Break its disguise. It should go for a Swords Dance here. That's what I would do if it had it. We'll see though. It's gonna go for a Shadow Claw, so maybe it doesn't have Swords Dance or what, but maybe it either doesn't have Swords Dance or it doesn't have Shadow Sneak, because you can't Swords Dance there if you can't hit me priority on the next turn. But okay, good to know. I feel comfortable going into Pele here. Pele has a really fun time now that, yeah, now that that the Toxapex is gone. Well, what Pokemon are left? We obliterated the Toxapex. We burned our Dynamax, which is really the real. Okay, so Toxapex and Inteleon are gone. Yeah, so our Cinderace is. Let's get a nice fat Pyro Ball off into whatever wants to. Okay, so it does the Shadow Sneak. Nice. That does not. Oh, it crit. Okay, I was gonna say. There it is, Life Orb. Can we hit the Pyro Ball, please? Yes, sir. Man, we're out here hitting not fully accurate moves all day long. Look at that beautiful animation. And the Mimikyu is down. Notice we're playing in the water stadium. I want to make that clear. If you want to use Blastoise properly, you should probably do it in the water stadium if you have any control over that. They're going to go into the Dragapult here. I feel comfortable going back into Drapion, actually. I don't want to get rid of my... I don't want to risk losing my Cinderace just yet. Just because Cinderace is so fast. It's just not faster than a Dragapult. Here come the Dragon Darts. You'll see just how bulky this this Drapion is here. It's going to take those Dragon Darts really well. It's fully defensive. It is full HP and defense. Not impish. Yeah, impish nature. And this is nice because we can get another knockoff, or we can start setting Toxic Spikes. Am I worried about any of these Pokemon? No. Actually, you know what? What am I talking about? They have Toxtricity. That could have also, this entire time, that could have been soaking up the Toxic Spikes as well. Wow, so they're just gonna, unless they crit here, They're just going to give us their Dragapult. Okay, Drapion. Yes, sir. Hit him with that knockoff. Oh, it actually did not kill. Okay. That's alright. What are you into? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a little scary. That is a little scary. It's not crazy bad. I mean, just because we can go into Willow on the next turn and Thunder Wave this thing, or set up a Reflect, whichever. Actually, I should go right into Willow right now, because this thing... Actually, this thing's just going to go for another Dragon Darts. It might even be locked in. Let's try this for a second. Hold on, hold on. This might have been an overestimation. We know you're not locked in, actually, because you had a Muscle Band. Okay, so that was a great spin there for us. I'd like to go for... no, I want to go for the Thunder Wave. Hopefully they don't go into Toxtricity here. They don't. We land the Thunder Wave. Perfect. And now whatever they're going to do here, whatever move they're going for, we are going to get... oh, they're going to Phantom Force? I don't agree with that play, sir. Because now we get the Reflect up as well. Actually, should we even set up the Reflect, or should we go for a Light Screen here? What are their Pokemon that they have left? They have Cinderace and they have Toxtricity. I might want to set up a Light Screen, just because I feel confident that that can take out. Okay, hear me out. We go for the Reflect here. The Reflect helps just... Actually, I don't know if... I know that Phantom Force goes behind Protects and stuff. I don't know if it gets... yeah, it does nothing. I think that the Reflect accounted in that damage output. But now we get a free switch out into... Who? Andrew Lloyd Webber. This way we can set up webs, and unless their Cinderace has Court Change and wants to play some games here, we should be able to sweep with Flapple, I think. So let's find out. Psychic Fangs. Oh, it's going to break right through our Reflect. Hey, I'm okay with that. That's a great play on their part. Should I go to Pele here, maybe? Try and hit a Pyro Ball before I try and go for the sweep, or should I go for the sweep? I guess maybe U-turn might kill. Nope, come on, let's do it. Let's not mince words here. Let's go for the Flapple. We do have the Life Orb. Our biggest problem is Hustle. So, the play is always to grab Apple, I do believe. Yeah, we gotta grab Apple. We do the grab Apple. Look at that beautiful animation. The string just moving the entire game. It's multiplied by 1.5 if gravity is up. If you didn't know that, go check out my Gravity Sleep VGC videos that I just put out before this one. Yeah, and now, unless they have Heavy Duty Boots on one of their Pokemon and they ignore the Sticky Webs, we have a really good time. Okay, so they got caught in the Sticky Webs. They could have, like... I think we just Outrage. They could have, like, a Focus Sash or something. And they also haven't Dynamaxed yet. We gotta remember that. There it is. Let's just see how strong Flapple is. This is a Stab Outrage with Hustle boosted Life Orb damage. So long as we hit... Oh, look, it's the yes! Yes! Yes, thumbnail! Now, how can Blastoise not be my thumbnail? Maybe they'll both be in it. That thing is so cool. It really is. But it's going to get smacked by an Outrage here. Wow, it did so much to a Dynamaxed Pokemon. I mean, you know, goodbye Flapple, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted, you know what I mean? This is pretty simple. We can go into Drapion. This is going to end up being a close game, but I hope what reflects is that we are still, while we only have 3 Pokemon left and they only have 2 Pokemon left, we are in the driver's seat in this situation and have been the whole time, right? We've been ahead of each switch. We from calling the Protect with the Toxapex and Shell Smashing on it. It pressured the Mimikyu. We've been able to capitalize on the momentum that we built with that Blastoise setup. Now we can Earthquake. We should be faster. That's not 100% true. If they're timid and they're -1 speed right now, they might still outspeed now. No. Good. Toxtricity is not the fastest Pokemon in the world. Though I did expect more. I expected more from you. Just because we're not speed invested at all. But Drapian's not the slowest Pokemon in the world. So, that's how Sticky Webs works. Oh, and they're caught in the Sticky Webs too. Drapian might clean this up. I wouldn't be surprised if Cinderace is faster than Drapian, though. Although, I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's find out. It's funny, they're Wayne Rudy and we're Pele. We had the same idea. But Pele's obviously better than Rudy. There's the Pyro Ball, they're going to miss it, and that is a shame because we are going to hit our Earthquake. And hey, that's how Blastoise works. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Good battle, friend. Hard fought, well deserved, close match. Close match. All right, we're gonna start another battle here with B-Blaze 8, whatever. I think their team is real. I think they're just trying to use all the Unova starters that, not Unova, Alola starters that they just got to bring over from Pokemon Home. But I do think that this battle will be taken seriously, so I'm going to take it seriously. And I think we can just lead... I like the Cinderace lead here, just because they might go... they might lead with Incineroar. No, I should really lead... Yeah, let's lead Weber first. I want to get those webs up. And it seems like their only way of getting rid of webs is going to be to defog with Decidueye. If it gets defog in this game. I don't even know what the situation is there. Yeah. Does Decidueye get defog anymore? A lot of Pokemon lost it. And Conkeldurr gained it, so who knows? Okay, they're actually going to lead off with the Vikavolt. So now I do wish that we led with Cinderace, but, you know, tomato, tomato. You know what I mean? Tomato, tomato, you know what I mean? And we can get the webs up, so who cares? That was always the plan. You guys heard me say it. Yeah, Sticky Web. Right to the face. We're faster. Oh, they're going to set up their Sticky Webs too. So I guess everybody's going to have Sticky Webs. Woo! Except for, guess who? My Cinderace. So we don't want to take a move from this Pokemon, but with anybody. Nobody wants to take a move from this Vikavolt, so our best option is just to Bug Buzz, just to try and get damage off on it, as it tries to get damage off on us. We are the same exact typing. I forgot that Vikavolt got Sticky Webs. Is that a new development, or did it always get Sticky Webs? I can't remember. It might have got Sticky Webs in Ultra Sun and Moon. Because I think that's when Araquanid got Sticky Webs. It didn't have it initially. We're going to take out the Vikavolt, because we are just faster. Although Vikavolt does hit a lot harder than we did. This is nice because we are not affected by Sticky Webs yet, so the Incineroar is going to come out, but we're going to be faster, which means that I can actually land a Thunder here, if I can land the Thunder. It's possible they're also like banded and they're about to hit me with a Fake Out, but it's a shot I'm willing to take. Let's see. We get off the Thunder and we do land it, and let's see how much damage this does, and see if it paras too. That'd be nice. Does not para. They're going to get a Flame Charge off. Okay. So suddenly they are also quick. They're not quick, they're back to regular speed. So what's Incineroar's typical speed stat then? I'm not too intimidated by that. I could go Squirt here. I can also go Pele, but I don't think that, I don't know that, well, I can also go Sub-Zero here. They might have Earthquake. I could go Pele and you turn into Squirt if I really wanted to. We could try for that. Let's try for that. We're not affected by the Sticky Webs with Pele, so I like the idea of bringing in Pele whenever we can just to get extra damage here and there. And I don't think that Squirt's going to take too much from a... oh, they have more health than I thought they did. That makes me wish I had gone to Squirt. Oh, they're just going to withdraw, so we're good. Decidueye, come on out. We'll see if it tries to defog here. It gets caught in the web. Gosh, shiny Decidueye looks so cool. Nice. I'm assuming they're all shinies. It's a full shiny team, probably. We can go Sub-Zero so confidently here. Let's get off a fat knockoff. I do love Decidueye. I wish Decidueye was more usable. Maybe it is now. Maybe I should try using it again. With less Pokemon, less competition, it might be pretty good. I just can't believe how slow it is. I mean, that's like the biggest complaint with Decidueye, right? They're going to switch out probably into Primarina? No, into Aegislash. Okay. Hold this knockoff real quick. Love shiny Aegislash. Yeah, hold that for me. Thank you. And at the risk of this thing setting up, I kind of want to go for Toxic Spikes, because their whole team gets affected by it. So I think they might try and Swords Dance here on me, but let's just try for it. There's the setup, the first setup. Now I can Earthquake. Let's see if it goes for a move here. I don't think we're in trouble if it does. Stance change. I don't think it'll kill, even at +2. We're gonna resist that. We don't resist it, it does neutral, but again, we are fully physically bulky, so Drapion once again proving its bulk. And that did so little that we can actually set up our second layer of Toxic Spikes. The only thing that he can do here is Swords Dance in our face right now, but no, then we would outspeed it on the next turn and kill it. We always get double Toxic Spikes up. Just as much pressure as possible. It's going to go into it's going to go for the King's Shield, which is perfect. This is just like the Toxapex play on the last the last battle. We called it a little better on the first one, the first time, but them wanting to protect is great for us because we're just going to apply as much pressure as possible. And now we have a great time with the rest of this match. We might both have Sticky Webs done, but we got up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, and they do not have a Poison type, and I believe their only defogger is Decidueye, which I feel confident that I can stop. Ooh, that's going to be a disconnect. They realized what was ahead of them. Understandable. Okay, I have been trying to find another legitimate battler, and all I keep coming across are kids using their older brother's Reshiram. And we've been beating them by setting up Blastoise. But I'm not going to include those because obviously that's not fun. They're you know, fish in a barrel. This looks like a real team. Once again, it looks stally as hell, which is annoying, but is fun. Well, just Ferrothorn and Hippowdon and Toxapex. It's stally. It looks stally. But we're going to go for it anyway, and how I want to lead off is they don't have any way to defog except for... Ooh. Does Hippowdon get defog? Togekiss does anyway. So we got to go Andrew Lloyd first, as has been the strategy. Yeah, let's get it going. I feel good about my chances here. We know that Blastoise can take on Toxapex in the right scenarios. However, I'd rather not do that if possible. Especially because Blastoise is not a good matchup against Ferrothorn without an ice move. Alright, Chase, let's see what you got. Darmanitan lead. Really cool, dude. That makes me want to Thunder. It makes me want to Thunder really bad, especially because we outspeed a lot of their team. I'm gonna Thunder. We wouldn't outspeed Dragapult. We wouldn't outspeed Togekiss. But we're gonna outspeed everything else pretty much across the board. I'm saying if we don't get the webs up. Oh, we do get burned, so that's a shame. But we do land the Thunder. Let's see, we can take out the Darmanitan. That is big. I'll take that trade. I don't want Darmanitan doing anything to my team. I want to use Cantonian, not Cantonian. What would it be? Unova? Unova and Darmanitan at some point too. Bring back that old friend. Okay, so Darmanitan's gone, but we still have to look. We're still staring down all those bulky mons. And the only one that Toxic Spikes helps us with is that Hippowdon, if we can, you know, if that's how it works out. Man, I don't know. What do I think they go out into? I think they might go out into the Hippowdon, honestly. Expecting us to go to Cinderace? And they could try to get rocks up? Yeah, let's go Maleficent here. Kind of a weird choice. But let's see if it works out. Boom, Hippowdon. Yeah, they want to get the rocks up. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But if I'm them, 1000% of the time I'm going into Ferrothorn here. But honestly, I don't mind because Grab Apple, if it hits, will lower their defense. It's just not going to do a lot. They cannot stay in, though, and they can't go into Ferrothorn. Or they can't go into Toxapex. They can go into Ferrothorn, and should. And should. Togekiss. Well, Togekiss isn't going to love this. There's the Grab Apple. Okay, cool. And we get the subtracted defense. Great. Togekiss is faster than us. Flapple is disappointingly slow. Which is why Sticky Webs is so appreciated. I think it's gonna Dynamax, honestly, and go for a go for an Airstream. We might have to go Drapion doesn't appreciate it, though. Nothing appreciates this hit. We go Willow and just take the hit and eject out. I don't hate that play. It might be the only option. I do. If they might Dynamax and just go for an Airstream and try to get +1 speed. There it is. It's not going to kill us. And it'll give us a free switch into somebody. Who should we go into? Maybe Drapion? Then we can max ourselves. Try and take it out with the Max Ooze. Although I don't know if we can do enough damage. I am scared of the weakness policy potential. As you should always be. With a Togekiss in your face. Yep, bye. Bye. Oh, we can go Squirt here and do the Flash Cannon. Oh, I kind of like that play. I like that play. Let's do it. I think we can Shell Smash and then Flash Cannon. I need to keep Flapple around for stupid Toxapex in the weirdest way. And the same with Drapion, for the same reason. I'm not scared of what Togekiss is going to do, as long as I don't hit it with a... Yeah, I think I can Shell Smash here pretty confidently. It's going to Airstream. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? It's going to kill us in the next turn. What am I doing? Well, we're not going to be faster. That was a misstep. I just didn't want to hit it for super effective damage. Okay, so what I think we can do is obviously not the ideal scenario, but we can Dynamax max guard so that they lose their Dynamax. And then I don't think that they will kill us. It's kind of a lot up to trade. But on this next turn, when they are small again, they will not be able to kill us in our max. They'll outspeed us, but they won't be able to take out the rest of our HP without using their typical max moves. So, I think we can take it out with a Flash Cannon or a Hydro Pump. I'd actually prefer a Hydro Pump or a Max Geyser at least. Okay. So here's the test. I really don't think they can kill us. I might be wrong, but it's worth finding out here. The Air Slash goes off. They do not kill. Beautiful. And we don't have to worry about sand anymore. In fact, we now get recovery with Rain Dish. This is a scenario where I think I'd rather have Torrent, actually, because we're in Torrent range and we can hit stuff really hard now. But if they want to try to go Toxapex here, which I doubt they do, I'll bet they go Ferrothorn. We can get some real good damage off on the Ferrothorn though. So I think the play is actually just to, like, we saw how much it resisted. In the first battle, we used a Max Geyser in the rain against Toxapex, and it did so much damage. So I want to see how much this does, even though that was resisted. Here we go. +2 in the rain. Stab. Nice! Well done, Blastoise. Look how hard he hits. He's going to go for a Leech Seed. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're going to get the Rain Dish recovery first, which is huge. They get leftovers. And they're going to protect on this next turn, likely. Meaning that they will, actually, I think that they... I don't know if we go down on this next turn if they do protect. I'm not sure we actually go down, but let's try to go for the Hydro Pump. It's our only option. There's the protect. This is actually nice because it's Burning Rain turns. Meaning that Cinderace has nothing to worry about when it comes back in. That Leech Seed will kill us. Yeah. So now the play is actually going to be to go into Cinderace and taunt. They have to be scared. Is the ring going to stop on this turn? No, they're still going to go. But that's okay, we can taunt. I don't know what Ferrothorn thinks it can do to... Okay, they're going to go to Toxapex? Beautiful. We can get a fat taunt off. A fat taunt. Hit him with a fat taunt. We can U-turn to break any potential sash. There's definitely not a sash in this thing. We don't have to worry about the Baneful Bunker anymore because it is taunted. And now, I believe it probably is going for a water move. It would suck if we got burned here, but Maleficent feels like the play. Right? It feels like the play to me. Liquidation. Okay, it's in the rain. But look at how little that does. I do wish we had Dragon Dance right now. That would be really cool. But we don't. Grab apple. All day, every day. I think they go into Ferrothorn. But again, we play the game of... It's just gonna be a lot of switch ins and outs in this battle, unfortunately. I'd rather not do that. Oh, they're good Dragapult? What are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Again. You don't want this sauce. You don't want this sauce. This applesauce. We can Sucker Punch. We miss it. That sucks. Hustle. Why hustle? Why? SpongeBob. Why? Yeah, I don't know what you do now. I think we go Willow. I think we go Willow and we try to T-Wave. They're gonna switch out Hippowdon? Yeah. Okay, so they made the right read there. I mean, that turn could have changed everything. I take out the Dragapult there and still have our entire Flapple. See if we can bring it back now even. They reset the sand. What do we even, like, the Flapple was our answer to this thing too. Like, there's nothing we can do now besides maybe getting Toxic Spikes off. Yeah, this is, Hippowdon destroys us now. There's nothing we can do to it. Try to set up a Reflect, but man. Stealth Rocks, that doesn't matter much. It's just so stally. Another reason we burned our Blastoise was so that we could have... Ooh! Dropped my phone. Was so that we could have Flapple in the back. But, I mean, the whole risk of using Flapple is that you're going to miss moves, right? I'm going to go for a Yawn. No, I'm not going to be around to even fall asleep from that Yawn. I think I have to go Pele. I think I have to go for Pyro Ball. Unfortunately. I have to try to burn this thing. I could court change the Stealth Rocks, but again, you know, nothing you could do. It's not worth it. Burn? We don't get the burn. They're gonna go for Yawn. Makes me wonder if they have Earthquake even. We can U-turn. I'm surprised they went for Yawn knowing we have Taunt. Rocky Helmet. Would you run a Hippowdon without Earthquake? Probably not. Slack off. Okay, interesting. And by interesting, I mean not interesting. It's very unfun for me. I could try to set up spikes. I could also just try and poison him. We gotta try to poison him. We gotta get status on this thing. I think it's just gonna go for Yawn again. Poison, please. We don't get the poison. We do get hit by Rocky Helmet. We do get yawned. And then we can just do it all over again. I definitely don't want to fall asleep. Not excited about that. We lose our Reflect. Is that what he was waiting for? To use an Earthquake? What's your last move? Stealth Rock? Slack off? Yawn and Earthquake? It's gotta be Earthquake. Come on. No? What is your game? Do we know its last move? We don't. Not yet. I'll taunt you to death. I don't care. We don't have an attacking move. What are we gonna... You know. Fat taunt. Earthquake me, please. Thank you. Dear God. Okay, more hope than ever. It's now forced to use Earthquake against our weak Pokemon. Yeah. So, I mean, there's nothing really we could have done after we lost Flapple. You know, Flapple itself is, you know, next to YOLO in the dictionary is Flapple and Dragapult. So, there you have it. That's going to be the end of this battle, end of this video. I hope you can see that, you know, we were in a good position leading up to the loss of Flapple. Not a great position, because we still would have had to break through walls like this, but Flapple obviously matches up way better against Hippowdon than Drapion and Cinderace do. That said, good match to my opponent. You know, I think stall teams get a bad rep. That, you know, there's enough strategy there that I commend them for trying to do their thing. I just like a more hyper offense kind of situation, and that's more my style. But hey, if you like this single battle video, make sure to let me know. I will do more of them if people like them. Obviously, different Pokemon are suited better for singles than doubles, and so if I want to use that Pokemon, I might just have to use it in singles, and that's just the way it's going to be. But hey, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you liked seeing Blastoise. Let me know if you want to see more Blastoise. I'd love to bring it into VGC once it's legal. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go watch my other videos. Way to mess up at the end, Will. You worthless. Bye.